Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and we're back in RimWorld. This time we're in, I think it's 5B or something, Alpha 5B, so a lot of changes have actually happened. I haven't actually played a lot of it for about 2 versions now, so there's a lot of new things. I played it a little bit earlier, I was like, this is new and interesting, and I have no idea what I'm doing. What are all these things? Maybe they want to hug me. Oh god, they want to kill me. And predictably, things went kind of badly. So let's try and set up a new colony. Now, one of the big changes is it's actually a way off the planet, so it's not always, you're going to stay there and die. So let's just hit Randy random. I do like Randy. Pretty random things come along. It's not scaled with your colony, so you can't just, get ahead of the curve and then stay ahead of the curve. Randy random is pretty good for that. Because some of those others you could, game the curve. Like in previous editions, you could just not build turrets because the game went, right, you're so strong because you have so many turrets, you just don't build turrets. So the game would be like, you're really weak. It's like, I've got 300 guys with assault rifles, I'm not weak. And just beat anything they throw at you because they just throw 3 guys at you. But Randy Random doesn't really scale like that, so we're going to go with Randy. And let's get ourselves some people. Now, I don't like the look of having a noble. Can't do social, can't do medicine. Vat-grown soldier, military commissar. Empathy is a commissar, really? That's an odd combination. Workaholic. Okay. Really good at shooting. You learn faster at cooking because you're passionate about it. Really good at research. You're passionate about a lot of things, so you'll be really good. You can get you mining at the beginning. You'll learn mining a bit faster. And you can't mine. You can't grow. It's not great. I would like someone who could mine and grow. And you're also really crap at defending. You can construct. Let's randomize you a few times. There we go. That's more like it. Coma child. A childhood accident put Isadora into a coma. She didn't wake up until she was in her late teens. Her body never recovered from the years of inactivity, but people tend to take pity on her when they hear her story. And then she became a deep space miner. She's epileptic, which would possibly be a result of the coma. That kind of makes sense. And she's a musician. Maybe she's like a savant or someone. Savants, people who have brain damage and then become incredibly good at 1 or 2 different things. So it can be maths or it can be just, incredibly good at music. So maybe Isadora's sort of had that go on. And she's just, she may be epileptic, but she can just play every instrument just by looking at it. The commissar who's empathic is possibly why he's not in the military anymore and he was leaving on the ship that crashes, possibly. And we have an infomaniac gunsmith. Medieval lordling, became a Navy scientist. You became a Navy scientist, but you're an infomaniac, and it makes you pretty good at a lot of things, I'll be honest. You know what, though? I mean, I know you're a guy. We will call you... No, wait. We will nickname you Ivy, in memory of Ivy. If I can spell Ivy right. If anyone remembers the original series that I was doing of this, we had Ivy, the insatiable nymphomaniac, who also was what was it? She was a nymphomaniac, but she never got with anyone or something. I can't remember. There was some weird traits or whatever. She was definitely memorable. She's the only person I remember from back then. So we've got Ivy the scientist, who is technically a guy. She's swapped genders since then. Okay, so that looks like a good team. We won't call you Taz, we'll call you Tarzan, just because I feel like that's the name I remember better. And Isadora... Vandervast? Oh, Vandervast, because it's not a W, it's a V. We're not calling you Isadora. We'll call you ISO, because I watched Tron recently, and that makes lots of sense. So we've got Ivy, Tarzan, and ISO. Wait. Oh, Tarzan's female, okay. Then we will call you Jane. Right, we've got ISO, Jane, and Ivy. Ivy being the one who's actually male. Advanced? What have we got here? We can set larger. You know what? We have got ridiculous size now. I might actually go for a bit of a bigger one. I feel like maybe going for the medium one would be nice. If you have a weak machine, choose small. I do not have a weak machine. This one's untested. It'd be nice to go for the large, but I'm going to keep it at a medium just to make sure we don't get any frame rate issues, because that can occasionally look a bit odd. I mean, probably not as bad on YouTube, because YouTube frame rate is just, like, dire. But let's start the world. The three of you awaken in your Crypto? Oh, crypto? Why crypto? Shouldn't it be cryo? Okay, maybe they digitalized us rather than freezing us, I don't know. The three of you awake in your crypto sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pod before the ship is torn apart. I've never wondered before now, what tore the ship apart? What calamitous event caused us to land here? You barely get to the escape pod before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown RimWorld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Right, so, we've got a load of different supplies. As you can see, supplies have changed somewhat. So, these are packaged survival meals. It's food that we can eat, and it comes pre-packaged in a meal, so it's not just grub or whatever. Like some sort of paste. We've got money. There's also wood now. And we actually start with a couple of different guns. Actually, we've got enough guns for quite a lot of people. The commissar can have the assault, the rifle. It's not an assault rifle. And then everyone else can just grab a pistol. Then we've got wood. We've got that. There we go. We've got metal here. It's not scrap anymore. It's not some sort of weird scrap symbol that you get, despite the fact you just mined it. It's actually metal. We also get slag now, and slag can be processed metal when you get the technology for it. So let's zoom out and have a look at the map. Now, this is definitely a large map. Bloody hell, it's a lot larger than I was expecting. What do we have? Right, we've got some stuff here. There's power there. I'm just trying to think, where would be the best place to settle? Ooh, there's a good vein of metal there, and we could just turn this into a natural fortification. It's kind of in a bit of a cul-de-sac, so you could expand in the cul-de-sac, which seems nice to me. Ah, no. Power. This is nice. This is not perfect. It's not like a natural cul-de-sac. We're going to have to build a three-sided defense. Here we'd build a two-sided defense. But the power generation is just kind of nice. Admittedly now you can build solar panels inside walls, but outdoors, because the walls won't automatically try and roof themselves. The power is pretty good, though. I don't really want to pass up that. But a three-sided defense is annoying. Two-sided defense, three-sided defense. I think we're going to go with here. Just because having power like that, constant, and kind of a large amount of it, if we're perfectly honest, that's a lot more than you get from a solar panel. It's like, what, 4 solar panels worth? So, let everyone grab their guns. And now let's drag, and, oh, I've dragged people. Oh, I keep forgetting that. Let's get the people and move them here. Oh, there we go. Draft, move. Thank you. Yeah. There we go. Just letting them move anything. You can also flag things as no later. Right, and you're off draft. And let's see what we can do. Now, there's a lot more stuff to do, a lot more different options, and as anyone knows previously, I would often forget where things are and keep clicking around, despite the fact I've played this game quite a lot. Now, this is going to be like 100-fold worse. So, structures. We have a wooden wall and a metal wall. There is, of course, a stone wall now. There has been for actually quite some time. Problem is, we don't have the stone working technology. We have the technology to build a metal wall. We have technology to build a wood wall. And a log wall. That's pretty obvious. You stack logs up. But for some reason, we haven't figured out how to make a stone wall. So, we need the technology for that. We're going to be building over here. So I think we should just, build a quick wooden wall. Possibly just to here for now, and we can always expand later. Oh, no. Got to build wood wall here. And then cancel that one there. And then a wood door. Could we go powered door? We'll build a wood door for now, and we'll put the wood door in this side. Yeah, because that's, sand. It's not really going to be much use. Whereas we can actually, you know, start setting up growing areas. Right, so what we need first of all is orders. No, it's not. It's zones. There we go. See, I've already done my first derp of the day. Derp of the day! That's going to be a thing, isn't it? Oh, God. Let's have a grow region. There, looks like a good amount of area. Oh, it's not a grow region. Oh, God, there we go. I'm just derping all over the place. Right, stockpile. Stockpile doesn't need to be on fertile soil. We can just put it like here. I'm actually just going to put it here for now. And then we'll just dig back in, because this is nice fertile area for soil and stuff. We can just, you know, plant crops there, which we'll kind of need to do, because there's now sieges and so on. And of course, sieges, we can need our own food supply. So, let's dig that out. Mine. Technically, there is a shortcut key for it, and I should probably use the shortcut, but I'm actually using a Nostromo right now for controlling this. Right, so, full speed. Let's look at the overview. Right, so, Ivy, you want to be, like, researching all the time. No, second all the time. Wardening. Yeah, we'll have them on wardening. Everyone needs to be firefighting as 1. Doctoring needs to be a 1. And cooking. Well, I guess you're being cooking duty then. Let's put you on hunting duty pretty high. And you'll be on mining duty pretty high. Constructing. Oh, we've only got 1 person who can construct. That really kind of sucks. I guess that'll do for now. Well, at least our stockpile is filling up quite nicely. We've also managed to get a few squirrels in with us. You can actually kill, like, squirrels and muffalo and stuff and use them for food now, which is quite nice. I would very much like to start killing off all the muffalo on the map. Now, there's also things like runes and stuff, which you can see here. They have been in for a while, so probably a few of you have been like, "What are you talking about, Elysium? This has been in for a while. Why are you commenting on it now?" It's like, well, yes. I haven't done a RimWorld series, so a lot of people probably won't know about them in a while. I did the Legacy series. But other than that, I haven't actually been to this in quite a while. So, you know, there are now ruins and stuff that appear around the place. So we know this place is inhabited, of course. We've seen the pirates running around attacking us. But now we actually have confirmation that, you know, people actually have ruins here. So people, you know, have lived around. So it's not particularly uninhabited RimWorld. It's just, you know, some world that no one really cares about. Ooh, apparently I've built over that cactus. Visual glitch. Right, we need growing zone. We need a colonist bed. Let's actually get ourselves a colonist bed. So, furniture. Beds take wood. We don't have wood, so we'll just put some sleep spots down for the moment. Right, it looks like we might have run out of wood, so I'm actually going to give order to chop wood. Just chop all the wood inside the compound for now. Does anyone have, I guess it's part of cutting? Yeah, I guess a few people can do that. They'll do it eventually. I might just tell someone to do it as 1 for the moment. Just to make sure it gets done. Right, so when they wake up, hopefully they'll go and do that. Come on. Come on, wake up. Wakey wakey. Rise and shine. Come on. Bloody hell, you're sleeping for quite a while, aren't you guys? Well, I'm Elysium, and this is a video all about people sleeping. You know, sleeping. Sleeping, come on. It's like a triple bed. It's kind of, you know, sort of a luxury, really. They've come to this, you know, unnamed RimWorld, and suddenly they're sleeping in a triple bed. Are you going to chop trees? Yeah, you're chopping a tree. It looks like you're chopping a tree. It's a leaf symbol. It should really be some sort of wood symbol. Although if a wood symbol was there, it'd kind of be weirdly phallic, maybe. So that probably wouldn't be the best of ideas. Yeah, so you are cutting down trees, which is... Oh, both of you cutting down trees. That's tasty. Right, I'll put you back onto normal tree cutting since it looks like we've got enough wood. Oh, right, it's put a roof over as it normally does. However, zone... no roof region. Ta-da! Let's also orders. Cut plants. We'll cut plants in this vicinity as well, just because it'll make it a little bit tidier. Right, so what we're trying to do is basically quickly as possible set up, some basic stuff. So we need a growing zone and we need a meal source. I think right now we can go straight for... We've got a few packaged meals, but I think it's possibly a growing zone. We can get quite a large growing zone, actually. Right, so I'm going to say if we go growing zone here... I don't want to make it that big for now. We'll just make it that big. And what are we growing? Potato plant. That seems kind of acceptable. So there we go. Ivy is planting. That's kind of, makes sense. Ivy, planting plants. Kindred spirit. Need defense. Build some turrets. Nope, I'm not going to do that for the moment. Turrets are expensive. No producing edible meals. I will soon. Right, what we actually need to do is mine. And we need to start thinking about where we're going to put our entrance to our little underground place. Actually, I might just do an above ground for the beginning. Yeah, that seems sensible. So if we put an above ground place... Now, what I'm thinking about here is, to begin with, we need food, right? So we need like a cooking stove, and we also need maybe a butcher's table if we're going to kill off squirrels and stuff and then eat squirrels. So what I'm thinking is we just build a little hut here, and then we use that hut to house the stove and so on, because you've got the butcher's table and the cooking stove. So if we go wooden wall... Wooden door, production, butcher's table, cooking stove. Oh. It's blocked. It's blocked by debris. Orders. Haul things. Haul the debris, thank you. No empty place configured to store it. Oh, right, we need a dumping ground. Architect. Order. Order. Zone. Dumping stockpile. Put the dumping stockpile... here for now. Storage. Apparel. Chunks. Corpses. Yeah, that'll probably work. Now, can you prioritize hunting? Yeah. And then that one. Yeah, there we go. And can you do that one? There we go, right. So now we can architect, production, cooking stove. Ta-da! And it looks like they'll be attached to that, so we'll need to put a... Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Power. Can we afford a geothermal? Yeah, we can. Right, we need to mine orders. That as well. And then we can fit it in. Although, actually, let's check that again. Power. It's going to cover up the entrance. So we're going to need to move the entrance over. So quickly do the moving the entrance. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Cancel, 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 cancel. Wooden door. Wooden wall. There we go. All right, now we just need to build that and we'll be done. Right, so who's the miner? Was it Ivy the miner? Was it Jane? I can't remember. You're the commissar. ISO, you're the miner. Prioritize mining. Go. Mine like you mean it. Right. And that means we can then go zone. We can go delete zone. We can then go remove no roof region. And we can go orders, build, power, 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 geothermal. And then power conduit those two together. Right, who's the builder? Construction. ISO the miner. What is she doing? What is she obsessed with? Surely she should be constructing. Maybe she's getting materials. Yeah, she's getting wood. Bam! And this is our butcher's table. So let's go butchering, add bill, butcher creature, and then to infinity. Which means that she will just butcher everything that we get. And then I think actually we'll end the episode here. Now, we've got our little place set up. This is actually fairly good for a first quick 20 minutes. We've in fact got a few raspberries here and there that we've collected from doing the defoliaging? There's a word for it. What's it called? To defoliate something. Defoliation? No, there's a word. Oh well. Anyway, from removing all the foliage in the area, we've actually managed to pick up some raspberries. Or, well, berries. They used to be raspberries, I think. And we've got, a little bit of wood, we've got a little bit of metal. By a little bit of wood, I mean we've got one here, but we've got a couple here and here that haven't been hauled yet. I'm just hoping that we can get some more people pretty quick, but we're actually on our way to having a fairly decent starting base. I mean, the geothermal generator, when it's up and running, will actually give us quite a lot of power. So, for now, I've been EnterElysium, and this has been RimWorld. As ever, it is still in alpha, and it'll probably come into Steam soon, actually. That's what I'm hearing, at least in rumours. So, when it does come to Steam, I'm guessing there'll be a lot more people interested in it, because it's quite a good game. I've been EnterElysium, and as always, stay shiny. If you've liked the video, please remember to like it. That would be really helpful. And if you're not subscribed, then consider subscribing. But then again, it's your choice, so if you don't want to, then fine. I guess don't.